Hi, I'm Bront Palarae. It's very early part of the whole journey. It's the beginning. We initiated the whole process like a year and a half ago, and then we shot some kind of like a previous to put ideas into visuals and directing style and all that. So after three drafts, we kind of like shelved it and put it in drawer and took a break for like 6-7 months, and then around 6 months, which is like 3-4 months back, we kind of like regrouped and had like fourth draft, which is like kind of workable. And this is the first, I think the first phase of after the initiation. And yeah, we're kind of lucky that we got picked out of 22 countries at 150 entries. So it feels good to meet people, to get some response, and it's a new learning curve for us in terms of producing and getting attention from Europe counterpart, European countries, things like that. Yeah. Well, it's a collaboration, so we don't really like look at it like too far away or like too far ahead. But yeah, I mean like coming out from Halfworlds and a couple of Indonesian films, so I've collaborated with a couple of good actors in Indonesia, and we're kind of like thinking of collaborate with not only Indonesian actors but also cinematographers and editors. Yeah, so it will be a nice mix here. I think because HBO is a collaboration between Infinite Studios and HBO. Yeah, so in terms, the reality is, I think the Indonesians are very far ahead of us. I think the environment is ready, the people is ready, everything is ready over there because of the experience accumulated throughout, these past few years. Where in Malaysia, I think it's okay, but we are far lagging behind. This is speaking out of, I work with all the directors, I work with pretty much all the good production companies, and I can say like, we're far lagging behind in terms of production management. We don't even have a production designer. We may have our directors, but until we buck up, until we realize that it takes a real, professional approach towards filmmaking, there's no cutting corners, then only we can produce some kind of results that are viable for co-production. Otherwise, we're just gonna make it obvious that how far behind we are compared to our neighboring countries. I think this is the first step towards whatever we spoke just now, which is the potential of co-production and all that. And it's good, and I think in terms of TV we have no problem. We have like good sales this year. I've spoken to a couple of friends from various companies who are participating this year, and it's good. I mean, on TV programs, I think Media Prima, Astro, a couple of companies have done quite well for the past years. Yeah, not only recent years, but they have a good track record. But in terms of films, I think that is a bit of a problem, which needs to be improved. But generally, the outlay is quite good, and I hope it can transfer to film now. That the TV is quite tight, especially documentary. I think we have produced quite a substantial amount of good documentaries, and this is, I think, thanks to Fina's the collaboration with Nat Geo History Channel. Now we get to see the fruits of their labor, and I hope films can follow or emulate the same initiative, yeah. Or if Finas or MDEC can introduce some initiative for the film